It's Game 6 of the Western Conference Finals. The Timberwolves are staring right in the face of a Game 6 showdown. Do they have the fortitude to close out the series?
Pivotal Game 6 of the Western Conference Finals. Welcome up. Look at Portland. Looking to even the series here, Greg, on their home floor.
And force a deciding Game 7 on the road. It won't be easy, but standing this close to the championship round, plenty of teams would trade places to be right here.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The big men on the floor for them, Randall and Gobert. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's DiVincenzo in the point guard. It's Edwards on the wing. For three. They get the rebound. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. And the shot is good.
Man, Edwards gets great lift off the floor when shooting that jumper.
DiVincenzo against Holiday. Pass to Avdia. Out to the right wing. Back to Thibault. From deep. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. I spoke with the Trailblazers head coach for a bit. Coach spoke about how Rudy Gobert can change a game defensively. He had all the praise in the world, saying there are so few players at this level that can make a player fearful of shooting inside. Rudy is one of them. You have to get over the idea of hearing footsteps and be okay with having a shot blocked every now and then. Kevin, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Baseline jumper. Portland grabs the miss.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Back to Kamara. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And that's just a smart pass by the veteran, Jrue Holiday.
Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. McDaniels outside. Gobert with the screen for McDaniel. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
To the inside. Here's Klingon. No good. Shot missing. Gobert with the defensive effort. Randall down low. Covered by Kamara. Here's Thibault. It's hauled in by Edwards. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They won their last game Monday night.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Well, those are the kinds of performances you hope carry over into some momentum for this.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Pass to Kamara. Shot clock at 5. Here's Avdia. It's good.
Well, you see how poised Avdia is Just a terrific job getting inside and crashing in.
Now DiVincenzo. Nothing on the board. Here's McDaniel. And finished off by McDaniel.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of it.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
The Timberwolves trade. Now here's DiVincenzo. Angle outside. Takes the three. And Klingon pulls it down. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. It's stolen by Edwards. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Outside, Edwards. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Grant, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Gobert with a screen on Holiday. Pocket 6. Stolen by Avdia. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And Holiday throws it down.
Look, you know coming in that Holiday is aggressive. He will try to force you to bend to his will.
Angle outside. Here's the three. And the three ball is good.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
Avdia finds Holiday. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Anthony Edwards on top. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. McDaniels outside. Pass to Edwards. Launches a 3. Portland grabs the miss. Outside, Avdia. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Look, over the last few seasons, we've seen Avdia become more comfortable playing through contact.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Portland.
But our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And you think back to when McDaniels was drafted, everyone talked about his potential. Now they're talking about his consistency as a contributor, especially at the defensive end.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Picked by Randall. DiVincenzo against Holiday. And he jams it with authority.
Well, right there, DiVincenzo feels out the defense and scores it himself.
The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Avdia dishes to Grant. Pass to Klingon. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Klingon's got his second bucket.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
McDaniels outside. Oh, good with the triple. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Avdia gets the bucket. Now it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
Well, the veteran floor general Holiday is a fantastic contributor. Someone that understands how to involve his team.
Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. For Portland, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Bounce pass, Holiday. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Off target from 3-point range. Timberwolves have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Outside Edwards. And we're up the end. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Grant on the wing. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
Well, he didn't come into the league with great range, but Grant worked hard, and now he is really good.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. DiVincenzo's got 5.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And Portland making a change here. Henderson's checked in. Timberwolves also changing it up. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for McDaniels. And Bones Island subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Holiday up top. He's defended by Highland. Avdia, the pass to Grant. 4 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Oh, he just jams it right over Jeremy Grant. Wow!
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Grant for 3. It's good from long range. Grant's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Holiday against Highland. Randall a screen on Holiday. And there's the drive. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Grant, that's good. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 7 rebounds in the game. The kick out to Holiday. The 3. Rebound Minnesota. Reid in the post. Henderson defending. Here's Highland. Misses the 3. Portland's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range in the first quarter. Here's Grant. Henderson, no one around him. Good, and Grant gets the assist. And now it's a 3-point Portland lead.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Outside Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. To the middle. Here's Klingon. Lays it up off the glass. Klingon's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And what's scary about Klingon, he's still learning how to score around the rim. Donovan will only get better.
Reid with a screen on Henderson.
Wow. we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Jeremy Grant, he is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Portland. And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Edwards and Anderson share the wing responsibilities. And it's Highland at the line.
Part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them. With it. Over in the corner, Dosumu. And the three off target.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Count it, good.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And here is Dosumu. To Reed. Here's Beranger. Just 5 to shoot. There's the 3. Rebound by Williams. Portland leading by 8. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Henderson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Henderson's got 8.
Well, sometimes you got to go in there and play big. And that's what Scoot did.
And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Now Dosumu. Still yet to score. Pass to Highland. Looking to end the run. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Out to Henderson. Williams has a screen for Henderson. And Williams. With the basket on the assist by Henderson. Williams has got the lead up to 12 now for the Trailblazers. Timberwolves have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. The kick out to Anderson. With the drive. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, his nickname might be Slow-Mo, but there was nothing slow about Anderson on that drive.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. will make substitutions. Now here's Williams. Over in the corner, Avdia. Fires the three. Highland with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 10. Pass to Anderson. Back to Highland. Dosunmu with it. Scoreless thus far. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Avdia. On defense, Portland. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Back to Dosunmu. Just 5 on the clock. Reed with a screen on Avdia.
A very skillful defender. Williams has that blend of physicality and good timing.
Thibault kicks to Anderson. Inside. Here's Kamara. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Highland against Henderson. Here's Highland. Reed with a screen on Henderson. Outside, Reed. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Now, here's Thibault. Defended by DiVincenzo. For three, Henderson. The rebound by Dosunmu. Timberwolves trail by 12. Reed with a screen on Avdia. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates. Well, a well-aimed pass sets Williams up for success so that he can just power it down.
Now, here's Dosunmu, defended by Avdia. On the wing, Dosunmu. They set the screen, and it's Reed penetrating, and it's good, 2 points.
Well, the thing about Reed, he can shoot it, he can drive it, he collects offensive rebounds, he can come at you in so many ways.
Back to Avdia. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers, and finished off by Avdia.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Henderson against Highland. Anderson, a screen on Henderson. Highland, it's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got in just enough room to get that shot off.
Right by Henderson. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. He's checked in for Portland. Holiday comes in for Scoot Henderson. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Kyle Anderson. Daniels, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Highland. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And it's Portland with the rebound. Klingen's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And here's Holiday, 5 points in the game. Thibault finds Avdia. Stolen by McDaniels. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Pass to Klingon. Shot from the top of the key. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Rudy Gobert is second.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. Gobert with a screen for Randall. Kicks to Gobert. Randall kicks to Gobert. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by McDaniels. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Randall down low. Defended by Avdia. Randall no good. Avdia against Edwards. Holiday with the three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Now he's got 15. Edwards just makes it look simple inside.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Pass to Klingon. Latrey. Gobert with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Here's Thibault. No scoring in this one. Now Kamara. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a deep three.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
McDaniels against Avdia. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. And they're on the break. Takes a step back. Thibault on the wing. Edwards defending. Klingon the screen for Holiday. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Again, Holiday missing. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. 7-point differential. Edwards with the burst.
And right there, Edwards with a great dribble move to create space.
Outside Holiday. Klingon the screen for Holiday. Hits it from three-point range. Holiday's got 8.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. Top of the key jumper, no good.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Holiday, the pass to Avdia. Klingon the screen for Avdia. Shoots over McDaniel. Avdia can't hit. Klingon with the steal. Kamara finds Holiday. Back to Kamara. Holiday looking for an opening. Thibault on the wing. Outside Holiday. A free ball. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Gobert the pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Over Klingon. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for the Timberwolves. Trailblazers leading by 8. Outside Holiday. Pass to Thibault. Outside Avdia. Now Klingon. Defended by Gobert.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
tries from 16, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Portland in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. He'll get you back to the action after this break.
Direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the...
Welcome, everybody.
Well, I'm seeing way too much selfish play. Don't try to attack the defense 1-on-5. Move the basketball, look for others, and then...
Checking out the circumstances. And that about wraps it.
We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
Well, the lights are bright in this matchup, and he's had no problem playing up to the moment.
Timberwolves trail by 8. On the block, you'll see Kamara and Klingon. Holiday out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Avdia in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Holiday against Edwards. Over Holiday. And the basket by Edwards. Edwards got the first points to start out the third quarter for Minnesota. Now here is Holiday. Bounce pass, Avdia. Holiday dishes to Avdia. Five to shoot. Pass to Thybulle. From 15 feet away. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. On the wing, Dosunmu. Back to McDaniel. Gobert with a screen on Avdia. McDaniels. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Denny Avdia picks one up.
Well, McDaniels is a physical player. He doesn't mind getting roughed up a bit while trying to score.
That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Reed, he's checked in for Randall. Holiday against Edwards. And there's Klingon. That's good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists now tonight. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Edwards with it. He's got 21. Here's the 3. Dosunmu's shot is off. And so Holiday will bring it up for Portland. They've held a 12-point lead early. Pass to Thybulle. Latrey sinks the three-pointer. And now it's a 10-point Trailblazer lead.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure.
Holiday against it. Now Reed. Launches it. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Edwards against Holiday. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Back to Edwards. Pulls up. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. Edwards got 23.
Well, hey, that's using all of the shot clock, right? Edwards beats the buzzer.
Kamara with it. And it's Reed picking him up. Here's Holiday. And he banks in the layup. Holiday's got 10 points.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
For 3, Edwards. Look at Edwards slotting home the three.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Check in for the Timberwolves. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Edwards.
Minnesota substitution, Kyle Anderson.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Outside Holiday. Outside Avdia. Flinging the screen for Avdia. 4 on the clock. Portland needs to get off a shot. A nice shot by Klingon. 10 points for Donovan Klingon.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Now here's Dosunmu, defended by Thibault. DiVincenzo against Holiday. Anderson the screen. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Trailblazers leading by 9. Pass to Thibault. Now Avdia. Down low. Trying to find Kamara. Gets it to him. And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Right side Holiday. Pass to Avdia. 6 to shoot. From downtown, Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 9. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Traps in the tray. McDaniels got 9 points.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Outside, Avdia. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 6 assists now in the game. Now here's Dosunmu, defended by Thibault. A 3 for DiVincenzo. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Nice answer by DiVincenzo. And this is the league right now. Quickly exchanging threes.
Avdia, 11 points in the game. Thibault for 3. And rebounded by McDaniels.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Pass to Anderson. And here is Dosunmu. That 3 off the mark.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
DiVincenzo with it. Klingon defending. Back to DiVincenzo. Off target from outside. Trailblazers leading by 6. And here's Avdia. Pass to Kamara. Kept alive. Klingon from down in the low post. It goes. He's got 12.
And this young man lives on the offensive glass. Tough to stop Klingon when he's that close.
Outside, Reed. 3-pointer. Portland grabs the miss. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Now, Avdia. Flinging the screen for Avdia. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now, Dosunmu. DiVincenzo passes to Reed. Back to DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Reed.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. He's checked in for Portland. Timberwolves also changing it up. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for McDaniels. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Dosunmu. Pass to Thibault. Kamara with it. Outside Holiday. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Klingon.
Number 35, Robert Williams.
And Randall has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. They trail by 7. Gobert with a screen for Randall. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from Williams. Here's Holiday. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Outside Edwards. Good on the triple. Edwards got 10 points here in the second half.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And Holiday kicks to Grant. There's a screen by Kamara. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket.
A different look now for Portland. Krejci's checked in, and Scoot Henderson subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. Portland leading by 4. Pass to Williams. Holiday dishes to Grant. To the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Edwards driving inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 31 points for Anthony Edwards. For Portland, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Holiday finds Grant. Williams a screen on Randall. No good from Grant.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Fader on the way, and again it's Minnesota.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that. Puts so much pressure on the defense.
Offensive rebound. Holiday against DiVincenzo. Lock at 6. Over Holiday. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Takes the 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Now it's a 4-point Portland lead.
Relentless effort from Williams. The board and the bucket.
The kick out to Anderson. On deep. Here's Gobert. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Taking advantage of an opening. Grant hammered that up.
29 seconds left in the third. A free for DiVincenzo. The rebound by Holiday.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
The Trailblazers have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier.
Well, Scoot has all the physical attributes. He has the fearless mentality. But like most young players, he just needs some time to develop and adapt to the NBA game.
Williams. And no good on the last second attempt this time. The third quarter comes to a close. Portland out in front. They lead by 6. From Portland. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for Minnesota, guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. And it's Anderson in at the 3, the small forward.
Reed is so tough to contend with inside. Knows how to put a defender in a tough spot.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Trailblazers.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
Bones Highland is jacked in for the Timberwolves. It's Williams, high post. Henderson outside. No good from outside. Timberwolves trail by 4. Now here's Anderson. Driving in, and Anderson slams it in.
And you could just see Anderson there looking to jam it.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. They've held a 12-point lead early. Grant, that's good.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Randall outside. Pass to Highland. No good on the 3. Trailblazers leading by 4. Henderson outside. Williams sets a screen for Henderson. There's the triple. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Henderson finds Williams. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Randle's got 5 rebounds tonight.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Avdia. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, over his career, Avdia has upped his scoring numbers, and defenders have taken notice.
That free throw, good from Avdia. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Klingen's checked in. Minnesota also making some changes. Gobert comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Dosunmu in for Highland. Timberwolves trail by 6. Outside, Reed. Pass to Edwards. Launches a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Edwards got 17 points here in the second half.
Well, he's making a concerted effort to use the three-point shot here in the second half. Only 1 in the first, 3 since the break.
No good from Grant. The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Outside, Reed. To tie it up. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
You don't want to leave Reed any space out there. He's an efficient three-point shooter.
Henderson passes to Avdia. Stolen away. Now, here's Dosunmu. Defense right on him. Gobert with a screen on Avdia. Dosunmu's shot is off. For Portland, they've gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now.
Turning it up. Avdia making his presence felt. Scoring a bunch of points. Bravo, Denny.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Here for the Timberwolves. Daniels is checked in for Gobert. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Edwards. And Bones Highland subbed in for Kyle Anderson. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. The coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Highland against Henderson. Driving to the basket. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Outside Williams. Pass to Grant. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Grant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Here's Dosunmu. McDaniels was screen on Grant. 6 on the shot clock. Off target with his 3. The Trailblazers with the lead. Avdia kicks to Anderson. Back to Avdia. Here's Williams. Yes! And the foul. It's good.
Strong player. When you foul Williams, you really have to make sure you foul him.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Toumani Camara, he's checked in for Donovan Clingan. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Grant, and it's Holiday in for Henderson. McDaniels outside. No good on the triple. Portland leading by 4. Right, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Avdia with a screen for Holiday. Pass to Kamare. Lets the 3 fly. There's Williams. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Donovan Clingan, he's checked in for Portland. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Edwards comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Highland passes to Reed. For 3, Edwards buries it from 3-point range. Edwards got 39.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And so it's Highland who brings the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a three-point game. And Reed has it in the corner. And another three for Minnesota.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Pass to Thibault. Here's Klingon, defended by Gobert. Now, here's Thibault. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Highland. McDaniels outside. Gobert with the screen for McDaniel. That one goes in, and the Timberwolves lead by 2.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Now Klingon. Kamara finds Avdia. Shot clock at 6. Outside Holiday. Over Edwards.
Great defense, and this is what many people are saying. Anthony Edwards may be the best two-way player in the league.
Klingon with the block. And here now is Thibault. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
First turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. McDaniels outside. Back to DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen on Avdia. And finished off by McDaniels.
What bounce from McDaniels, just leaping into the air for that dunk.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Inside. It's stolen by Gobert. For 3, Edwards. Second chance effort. Gobert, no good. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooter. Just basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
Timberwolves leading by 4. DiVincenzo with it. Now Reed. Launches it. It's good.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
Timeout. I mean, the communication is great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Timeout. Blazers. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Holiday up top. Edwards defending. Avdia outside. Lets it go from 14. And he makes that one count.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by the Timberwolves.
Oh, here's Dosunmu, defended by Thibault. And there's the call on Matisse Thibault. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Edwards.
Well, what you love about Holiday defensively, he's great on the ball and in help.
With the floater. That one is off. Timberwolves leading by 5. 1:52 left in the 4th quarter. here's Dosunmu. Shot clock at 5. Gobert, the screen. There's the drive. Oh, what a finish.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Puts up a 3. Edwards with the rebound. Timberwolves shooting straight 49% from the field. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pulls the trigger. Cleared away by Avdia. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. 7-point differential.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Here's Dosunmu. Here's Reed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the 3.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Now McDaniels. Now Edwards. Reed with a screen for Edwards. The 3 doesn't go. And so the Minnesota Timberwolves win the series and they will move on.
Well, you have to give them a lot of credit. It's very difficult to make it out of this conference, but they fought hard and earned their title of Western Conference champions.
They have battled their way to this point of the season, and now only one team stands between them and the NBA championship.
Yeah, they know the job's not done. The finals should be their toughest test yet. A lot of preparation to do before game 1.
Absolutely. But for now, they're going to celebrate and enjoy being the best in the West. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. We'll see you next time.